everybody, good morning. This is Jean here. Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for you. It is so hot. I have to go out in this. Oh my goodness. It is so stinking hot. It reached 100 yesterday and the same today, and the humidity. Everybody's experiencing it. So stay cool wherever you are, or warm the other side of the world. I am finished my snowflake quilt. Hopefully you can see it right there. I put in some, put up some close-up pictures, and I have actually entered that into the quilt show. I am trying to enter 2 quilts into the to an upcoming quilt show, the PA Extravaganza quilt show in Oaks. Oh, I'm looking at my bowl. You see my bowl? I brought it up into my sewing room like some suggested, and I put my jelly rolls in it. Some fat quarters, so I can appreciate it. I'm looking at it through the viewfinder here. Yeah, I did that. Anyway, that's my bowl story. I love my bowl. Yeah, I've tried to enter my quilts. I will learn my acceptance or rejection. I believe it's August the 2nd, something like that. So a few weeks time, I'll let you know if my quilts have been accepted. My snowflake, you have to title them Spring Snowflakes, and my other one, my embroidered critters quilt. So I have done that. I will put up a few little clips of how I finished this. I put a I didn't forget to film it, but it was just so hard and fiddly, and it really didn't turn out well. The quilt judges are going to be like, Jean Truelove, your mitered corners are crap, excuse me, are not very good at all. I'm trying to put I did on the corner, I did a seam of binding. You don't do that, but I did that because on the bottom and the top is pale blue, and on the sides is white. So of course there's a funky jiggery pokery way to make that happen. So you have to sort of work backwards from one point and go to the make a binding, and then join it at the corners, and then do the next, join it at the corner. Anyway, then it wouldn't have been so bad turning it over, and I know what they say about binding. Apparently the quilt judges they look at the binding first. Mine's not very good at all, but I did not stitch it to the front and hand sew it to the back. I did enough of hand sewing. Oh, I'm going to show that. I was hand sewing the actual hanging sleeve onto this quilt. I'll show you how to do that. I hand stitched that on, and the reason I chose the fabric that I did, again, I'll be showing you some pictures, is that the back is pretty, and I thought, well, instead of putting just like a muslin hanging sleeve, if it ever does get on a bed or to, wrapped around someone, I wanted something pretty. So I added a print of a pastel print that I've had. The fabric must be 20 years old, but I pulled it from my stash and added that as my hanging sleeve. So that's that. I'll be taking pictures, and I just wanted to put some pictures up at the very end of our granddaughter, Cosette, I believe I had told you ages ago that she had asked me to make her a dress. Cosette is 6.5, something like that. I had said, yeah, I'll make it. Well, there's a little text message from her mom, Sarah, saying, Nana wants to know what kind of dress you want to make her. And again, I showed her some patterns that I had. I think I did that on a video way back when. Anyway, long story short, she sent a little picture of the dress that she would like, and I had asked Sarah what kind of material, because I know some children have sensory issues. So anyway, I ended up with this sort of a stretchy, velvetini fabric in teal. Goes so pretty with her blonde hair, but I fully lined this, and then I put the net petticoat between the inside of the dress and the outside of the lining, so there's not one single scratchy thing on the dress. So I had given it to her, so I didn't have my video camera, but we went over to babysit the other night to look after the children, just while Dom and Sarah had a date night. And I keep saying Soleil, Cosette was running around in the dress, twirling and twirling and twirling, and I could only get some snaps of her. But she liked it. She loved her little dress. She wears it, and it's real soft soft inside. And yeah, I'll put some pictures up of that. That was real sweet. Yeah, so that's it. I've finished this. I'll be on to my next project. It's too hot. Actually, it's nice and cool in our home, but it is too hot outside. I don't know. It's lazy day weather. Not even porch sitting weather. It's been brutally hot. So we're staying cool. I hope you guys are too. So I hope you enjoy me finishing up this quilt. That was a real pleasure to make. Real different from my embroidered quilt, my embroidered blocks. They just sort of came. This one was sort of inspired by the quilt show that Jen and I, the quilt that we had seen at the quilt show, Jen and I. Just spoke to Jen. She had just gotten back from a vacation to Colorado, but she'll be here. She'll be telling us all about that. It was exciting. Just keep smiling. Life is hard. You got to smile through it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video to come. Thank you, folks. Thanks all for all your kindness and your love. Love from the Trueloves. Bye-bye. Could you just come here? I need another opinion.
Is your trusty sidekick?
Yeah.
What do you need me for?
I'm not going to be shown on camera. I've bound the quilt. You want to just turn that quilt, the binding over?
Well, I can do. Do you want me to give you a kiss first?
No, I don't want you to give me a kiss. Just turn the top binding over. They'll see that I bound that in the blue. I've actually bound that in blue. Hopefully the folks can see that. Okay, you can let that go, and then do the side if you would, please. And that's in the white. That's in the metallic white.
It's
so
gold in it or something.
It's silver. Yeah, it's silver. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
So what I'm going to do? So what happened, Ian, is I have like that was going to go all the way around the quilt. I'm 40 inches too short.
That's going to go here.
It's going to be tucked in.
I got it. Stay there. And you were going to
tuck it in.
So half.
Just half of it. Just a
Is
little
showing.
tiny bit of color comes
and
to the
this
edge.
is, what did you call it?
That's called rickrack.
And it's more pastel.
Yeah, that's pastel.
So it's paler.
Right, and
But when you've got a building, if you're building a house, the foundation is bold and strong and got to be able to support all the structure above, which is more pretty with pastel. So if you've got a rickrack that's real strong and bold, colourful,
so you're saying
supportive,
you're saying you
put a different one at the bottom, because if
Oh.
this is a wall hanging,
yeah.
yeah, and it's a visual treat vertically,
Yeah.
the base has got to be strong, supportive for what comes up above, which can be more artistic, soft pastel.
So this rickrack, you're saying
this stronger one, yeah.
you're saying put on
Put it at the bottom only.
because the bottom is more white.
Yep.
Or no, the bottom has the white edges.
Yep. And it's strong.
Okay, so I'm going to do the
And then
pastel.
I'd say this is a definite wall hanging to delight
Yeah.
decades.
Yeah, it's
For
pretty.
a lifetime.
I just want to finish it.
And it's
So
well worth $30,000.
50,000,
50.
200,000.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Ian. So I asked Ian before, and he did mention 2 different rickracks. One on the bottom, a bold, and then around the 3 sides, a pastel.